If you have spent thousands of dollars on spiritual courses or on books or on therapy, and you still feel like something is missing, if you still feel like something is off in your life and you don't feel happy, and maybe you're struggling with addictions, maybe you overshop, maybe you drink too much, maybe you work too much, maybe you always feel unworthy. If you still struggle with those issues, this video is for you. And I'm going to share with you a few very easy steps on how you can get to the bottom of it and how you can finally start to rewrite your story. So first of all, welcome to my channel. My name is Joanna. I've created this channel, Manifesting J.O.V.E, which is joy, optimism, vision, and energy, because I believe I believe we all can help ourselves if we just follow some simple spiritual rules and certain rules of personal development. And I am learning so much, and I want to share it with you because it has already helped me a lot, but it actually brings me joy to share with you what I have learned. So let's talk about belief systems, and let's talk about subconscious mind, because this is really where the key is. And first of all, I want to address why we have so many issues. The biggest reason why society has so many issues is because I look around and I almost feel like people are so fake. And I don't know if it's me, but I just don't know what this is. I feel like we all work like those little marionettes. We shove feelings under the rug. We don't express our true self because we feel like we need to pretend something all the time. And the whole thing about fake it till you make it, well, I don't believe in that, because honestly, I have to tell you that I know from experience, and I know from watching other people, if you fake it till you make it, at the end of the day, you will be miserable. Because deep inside, something will be telling you that you have an imposter syndrome. Why do you think the whole thing about imposter syndrome is? It's all the people who fake it till they make it. Because honestly, you cannot really fake anything. I think the truth and the happiness starts when you start to live with your honest, authentic voice and honest, authentic life. And until you do, and until you address your subconscious mind and hidden beliefs, you cannot really be happy, because you are denying some part of yourself, and you're living in this little half-expressed life. So sorry, I just had to say that because it's very important that you understand you have to embrace your emotions, because only then you can write your story. So going back to the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is something that is, if there's a tip of the iceberg, and this little tip is our conscious mind. This is where everybody focuses, the logic, and if I do A, I will get a B results. Like it's the logical thinking, and people think that if they go to college and they follow those steps, and trust me, I've gone to college and I got my master's and all of that, but honestly, sometimes the logical steps don't bring you the best results. But that's a side note. So the subconscious mind is underneath the tip of the iceberg. This is where your subconscious mind lies. And your subconscious mind runs the show. And your subconscious mind's role, there's just one role it has. It wants to make sure that it's always right. Your subconscious mind will always be right. So whatever you believe on a subconscious level about any subject, this is what you're going to get. So in this exercise I'm going to give you, we are going to go deeper into your subconscious mind to understand what is the true belief you have and how you can actually unravel it and rewrite your story, because only then you will write your story. So first thing I would like to invite you to do is identify one area on your life, because of your life that you want to work on, because you cannot work on all those areas at once. It would be way too much, but pick one area of your life. So let's say if you have issues with relationships, maybe you believe that all relationships fail, then ask yourself, so first, write down this belief. Find this very, relaxing place, somewhere you are, can be not interrupted, where you can go within and write this belief down. What is the belief you have about the subject? If it's about marriage, I believe that all marriages fail. Okay, well, that's my belief. Now, that's a very crucial step here. you will answer this question that I'm going to give you the prompt right now, and you can do it two ways. You can either journal your answer, or you can, what is even better, I found out works a lot better, if you record the answer as the voice memo. And when you do that, I encourage you just to do your rant like without any censoring, and just speak as much detail and speak as much emotion into whatever it is that you're saying as you can, and do it as if either you are writing or if you are recording a voice memo, do it as if nobody's going to read it. This is the key thing here. You have to do it just for yourself. This is just for you and you. So you will answer this question: when is the first time I felt this way? So let's say if all relationships fail, when is the first time I felt that all relationships failed? If, I had a belief that, money is hard to get, or, money's, difficult to get, or maybe, when you got a feeling that you were unworthy, whatever it is for you, or, you always have to prove yourself and you have to do more and achieve more. When is the first time you felt like that? And when you do that, but do it from the heart, don't do it from your mind, do it from your heart, because sometimes our mind will justify like, oh, it wasn't so bad what they said. But you know what? It doesn't matter if what they said was so, maybe could have been interpreted differently by somebody else. But at this moment in time, you as a little Susie or a little Johnny or a little, whatever your name is, you interpreted this information this way, and embrace it. And don't, push it under the rug, because you cannot solve something you don't look at. You actually first have to embrace it. And I always kind of feel like in order to love yourself and embrace yourself, you really have to embrace all of you. Because if there's anything about you that you have a shame about, or you don't embrace, or you pretend, it's really not going to give you the best life, because deep underneath you will feel like something is missing. And what is missing is that you are rejecting a part of yourself. So now that you have done this, rant, writing or speaking, when is the first time you felt this way? This is a third step, is very important. This is where you intend to rewrite the story of whatever happened. And you can do it in a few different ways. You can invite your higher self, envision yourself as this, kind of like almost angelic being, your high self, the self, your consciousness, right? Your consciousness knows everything. You can invite God, you can invite Jesus or Buddha, you can invite your guardian angels, whoever it is that you believe in. You invite to the scene that you just, described on paper or on your voice memo. You invite them to the scene, and you invite them to, hug this little child and rewrite the story, and maybe, console the child, and maybe tell them it's not so bad, or, maybe give them a bigger perspective. This is the situation you found yourself in, but this is not the experience for everybody. Like, kind of try to zoom out and get a bigger picture on the situation, because only then you can heal it. So once you do that, I promise you, it's almost like you get a different perspective. Like, this exercise, it's really simple. But if you do it right, and if you do it with your heart and soul, it's going to freaking change the trajectory of your life. It's really so amazing. Because you will start to understand why you get triggered by certain things, why certain people that maybe remind you of certain situations, trigger you, and you feel hurt by certain words, which maybe somebody else would just brush off. And try this exercise. So please let me know how this works in the comment section. I will link one of my favorite meditation that I posted on YouTube. And this is my meditation where I invite my higher self and my spirit guides to kind of help and guide for it's, kind of like inviting them just to kind of guide you and console you and provide you, maybe with next steps for your life. So please let me know how this works for you. I felt I needed to share it because it helped me so much. I almost feel like if you do this right, you will no longer need to read those books and spend thousands of dollars on therapy. And what I would like for you to also do, maybe, work on one self-sabotaging belief at a time, but maybe then give it a week and pick another area of your life, or maybe somewhere, maybe you have another area of your life that you want to work on, maybe where you have another negative belief about yourself or about other people or about relationships, about money, anything. Really give it a try, friends, and I will see you in my next video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. This channel relies on you and me helping you, so I really appreciate every like, every comment, every subscription. I am here to help you. This really just makes my heart happy when I hear people tell me how my message helped them. So thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.